But for that day off really to pay off for a club, you got to be ahead going to the late innings like they are. Bernie Williams going back into deep center, and he's got it. So Stewart flies out to the deepest part of the yard, 408 feet to straightaway center here. Same game, and nobody would have scored yet. Drops down for the side with the curveball for the strikeout. His 6th of the game. Mortals have advanced right to home plate now. To shortstop, Jeter. And that is out number 3. So one of Messina's best innings of the game comes here in the 7th. Matsui coming up. The Yanks are down 3-0. Full count to Matsui. And Romero has walked him. Wow. Ahead by 3, and he walks it.
Well, again, that ball runs in on the left-handed hitter. You've got to
look for the Twins the last couple of years. By the time they get to Hawkins and then Guardado, game's over.
Well, he said that, you know, when they had Santana in the bullpen, they actually tried to make it a 6-inning ball game all the time when you were facing the Twins. They'd bring, you know, Santana in, Hawkins in, and Guardado, and we'd say good night. So he's going to try to do the same thing here. I think he's going to try to get LaTroy Hawkins to throw 2 innings here in the 7th and the 8th, and then go to Guardado in the 9th if they still have the lead. But I think that's why, if you're the Yankees, you know, you have to make something happen pretty quickly here. And you're off to a good start here in the 7th with a base on balls.
Hawkins, in his last 32 appearances of the year, his earned run average was .85. So the deeper into the season they got, the better Hawkins was. He inherits a base runner. There is Matsui at first base. Boone is the hitter. Nobody out. The Yanks trying to get something started at the bottom of the order. That is up the middle and through. Base hit. Matsui stops at second. Not that time for Guzman, who went into that slide, but this one shot. No strikes. Back to Hawkins. He took his time, got one there, but not the second out. He took an extra beat there before he made the throw to second. Matsui over to third. Sierra safe at first. 1 out. Runners at first and third. He struck him out. I mean, he came after him. Fastball after fastball.
Well, I think
the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming. And he struck him out.
High fastball.
And so it goes for the Yankees on this day, at least so far. 4 Twins pitchers have worked a shutout through 7. LeCroy, Jones, and Hunter coming up. 3-0 as Jeff Nelson, the 36-year-old right-hander from Baltimore, 6 feet 8 inch tall right-hander. He was with the Yankees and did a great job for them, for Joe Torre, as they started winning those World Series in '96. Then went to Seattle. He was part of a great bullpen in Seattle. And then suddenly, on August the 6th, he was dealt right back to the Yankees again when Armando Benitez. 3-2 the count. And that sinker is a little bit low. LeCroy is aboard. Now let's go to the studio. Here's Carl Ravitch. 6 feet tall. He started the year with the Cincinnati Reds and came to the Yankees. We were talking to Torre before the game, and Chris Hammond, the left-hander in the Yankee bullpen, has been with him all year. Torre says actually he most often gets right-handed
against the left-handers.
Right back to Heredia. He drops it, picks it back up. Now he's going to go to first. So he just couldn't quite handle that sharply hit comebacker to turn it into a double play. LeCroy had been moved over to second. This took a, I don't know, kind of like a hydroplaning hop that fooled Bernie Williams, and instead of a single, it turned into a triple. And after a subsequent wild throw by Soriano, who was trying to throw out Hunter at third, it ended up being 4 bases for Hunter on what looked like a single to center. Balls 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. And that's a base hit to right. However, LeCroy started back to second base, fearing that somebody might catch it, then had to turn back around and go to third. So third is as far as he's able to go. Sierra gets the ball back in. The bases are loaded now with one out for Pierzynski. Looked like it had a lot of movement running in on him. It didn't look like it was headed for him the whole time. And that should be two. Heredia gets one. Now Posada to first. Double play. The Yankees stay alive. Pierzynski got a hit and then hits a double play. Like that. Right to second is Rivas. And Jeter hustling up the line, but out by a step, one away. That's the first time he's been retired.
That was a good.
And he strikes him out.
That was a fastball right there, but he couldn't catch up with it.
97 miles an hour from Hawkins. And the sun has disappeared again. 0-2. Curveball, strike three. Wow. Hawkins has retired 6 in a row, 4 of the last 5 on strikeouts. 27 pitches, 21 for strikes. 3-0 Twins. I mean, he took it to the Yankees himself. And although he took, in one instance especially, a ridiculous chance, it paid off. The bright background, but he's in the dark. And that is a swing and a miss, but he's going to reach. Stewart strikes out on a slider in the dirt, and he's at first.
Well, so far it's been that kind
in the first round of the playoffs, the division series. Texas won the first game. This would be to Jeter, to Soriano, to Johnson. Double play. Last chance for the Yanks here in game 1. Williams, Matsui, Boone coming up. 3-0 Twins. And then Aaron Boone due up third in the inning. Guardado 41 saves in 45 save chances. 65 and a third innings pitch, 50 hits allowed, and look at that, only 14 walks. The bullpen had to take over the
Guardado. He only goes 1 inning normally.
Bernie Williams, base hit to right center. So Bernie with his second hit of the game. Now Matsui. Deep into left field. That ball is caught. What a play by Shannon Stewart. Bernie Williams has to retouch second and race back to first. Shannon Stewart with a leaping catch just as he got to the wall.
The only reason I knew he caught it, John, when he leaped, was that the fans weren't screaming out there. And they even give him a hand. I mean, that was a great catch.
In the fall. That is a base hit down on a field line. Guardado is not fooling anybody. Bernie Williams is going to be held at third by Willie Randolph on a double by Boone. And now Sierra comes up as the possible tying run.
Well, you see how important that catch was.
Oh, a high fly ball. Shallow right. Jack Jones gets there. He had a long run before he got there. He lobs it into the cutoff man, Minkiewicz, who himself had initially started out for the ball. He has great speed. Over the mound. This is going to be a problem, though, with Rivas. Oh, not in time! So Bernie Williams scores. Boone over to third. Now the possible tying run is on base in the person of the speedy Soriano, with Johnson coming up. Hit slowly. There is Koski. And the ball game is over. The Minnesota Twins have come to New York and have won game 1. The final score from Yankee Stadium. The Twins 3, the Yankees 1. John Miller and Joe Morgan from New York. And we're going to take you right to San Francisco to Chris Berman for the Marlins and the Giants.